Good morning, YouTube. Old Rusty here again today. Today is a sad day. It's a sad day where practicality wins out over evoker shenanigans, with looting 3 and ridiculousness. And I'm just gonna share this because it works really well. This is a 32 by 32 platform with 4 trident killers, equidistance. So basically, if you go and mark out your center 4 chunks, center 4 blocks right there, which is in gold. Go diagonally from each block and count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then have a trident killer. And then go out 8 directions and all from there. Waterlog the whole thing in 1 block high water. Keep the light level. The whole time I use sea lanterns because I'm cheap. Or I'm not. Whatever. Put in torches floating. Use a sea lantern every couple of blocks, like you were laying out a spider, or just go to town with nothing but sea lanterns. Keep the light level above 8 at all times. And what this will do is make you 19,000 bone meal an hour. The same as all those evokers. In a mangrove swamp. Using this little pathfinding trick. If you have too high water, the tropical fish will spawn a lot more. They also won't go into the trident killers. There's some probably quicker ways to get them in there. Mike is having some amazing success with flowing water and soul sand bubble columns and just 9 of these things. And he's hitting around 9,000 bones an hour, so 27,000 versus 19. What do you get for 19? In a mangrove swamp, what you get is a really easy setup of 1 deep water, illuminated, with 4 trident killers. And you'll get 19,000 bone meal an hour for a quick little build. In a mangrove swamp. Or a lush cave. This will not work in the ocean because they will detect all that extra water and then they'll pathfind to that 2 deep water and not go into the killers. Turns out this trick doesn't work with salmon. It'll work with cod, probably with pufferfish, but they have a limit of 5, so who cares? And it will work with tropical fish. So most ocean biomes, you're going to get salmon. Those salmon are just going to swim around there. Granted, their density cap's only 10, but that's 10 less fish you're going to be getting. And you're going to have to dewater a whole ocean, or just use a better design than this. This 32 by 32, light level 8 or higher, 1 deep water, with 4 trident killers, in a mangrove swamp, or a lush cave. If you wanted to, again, dig down deep enough, you'll get a lush cave. Now, if you're thinking, I don't want to excavate all that, what if I just want an easy, quick setup? How is this easy and quick? Well, this is 19,000 bone meal for very little work. But let's just take a look at the random mangrove swamp that I'm in here. On a random seed, I've been clearing a lot of blocks just playing around with this. But if we go over here, now you got a big patch there, you're going to have to dewater all that. But what if you just found a little one like this? A lot of your work's done right here. You'll have to clear out some trees to fit the whole platform in there. You could come over here and just watch your edges, dewater that part over there. Oh look, here's an even better one. You got this big, well, decent sized little pocket of water. Square it out, make it all 1 deep, toss in some lights. You're not even having to dewater or anything, except maybe right over there. Clear some trees. Is this a perfect farm? No. It's 19,000 bone meal an hour for 1 deep water in a mangrove swamp or a lush cave or both, and you'll get 36,000. And instead of 12 evokers and 16 vex, apparently 4 trident killers is going to give you that 19,000 anyway. And I say it's a sad day because it is, because there's no real funny shenanigans going on here, but you know, when you find something practical after all this playing around, I'm just going to go ahead and post it. And now I'm done with fish. Like I'm done with shroom lights. I may come back to it later, but I've still got a panda powered bamboo farm to figure out. So 19,000 an hour, lush cave or mangrove. It won't work with salmon, so tropical fish are really what you want to target. So I guess you could do a warm ocean, but why would you want to dewater that much? There's better ways to get bone meal in that case. But this, mangrove swamp, 19,000, lush cave below. Well, 19 times 2 is 36. So 37,000 bone meal an hour. I guess technically 38. We're close to 40. And these kind of rates, who cares? I'm making over a stack of bone blocks an hour for, disappointingly, only 4 trident killers, 8 observers, 4 pistons, and just water source blocks. I'm not even having to do that trick with the bubble columns with flowing water on top that are so irritating to get set up. Here you go. 19,000 bone meal an hour. Old Rusty's very practical and boring bone meal farm. I miss my shenanigans. Old Rusty out!